In the 2011-2012 season, March Madness was chaotic to say the least. Duke fell to the number 15 seed Lehigh in the second round.
First round.
Second round,
first round.
The rules.
They're 15 seed. They were the 2, so the 2 of the 15.
It's technically like the first 4 is the first round.
They play in the first.
It's a dumb rule. I didn't make it up. Norfolk State, who made the tournament for the first time in their school's history, upset the 30-5 number 2 seed Missouri squad. But the biggest upset and the Cinderella story of the whole thing, the Ohio Bobcats. No, not the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Ohio Bobcats. They made a deep run in the tournament that year. It was a big-time tournament run. Jesus, go Paul.
Led by lefty floater phenom DJ Cooper.
Congrats on his recent pregnancy.
That's right.
Pretty cool.
DJ Cooper, his drug test revealed that he was pregnant.
Transfer star Walter Offit, the Bobcats finished third in the MAC in the regular season with a school record 28 wins. Now Ohio went on to win the MAC tourney, earning them the 13th seed in the fabled, beautiful, sexy, drop-dead
You good?
I just really missed the tournament.
I get it. Up first, OU, oh yeah? Oh no. The number 4 seeded Michigan Wolverines.
Boo.
Boo. With a young Trey Burke and Tim Hardaway Jr. on that team, actually.
Back and forth. It was like a young Anakin training against Obi-Wan until the final 6.8 seconds when Walter sealed the game with 2 free throws, and the Bobcats did it. They won freaking game. It was sick.
Yeah. What's this one? The yeah.
Yeah. It was sick. Yeah. I didn't know how to type it.
All right. All right. Moving on into round 3, the Bobcats took on the number 12 USF Bulls, who was actually Paul's favorite team to play with in NCAA 14.
No. They were my favorite in the 07, maybe 08 versions of the game. Now, if we're talking 14, I don't know. There's a couple I'm probably going to have to lean. Maybe
no one cares. No one really cares.
I mean, somebody.
So anyway, the Bobcats went on to beat them 62-56. Offit went off again for 21 points, showing off his range in that game, going 4 deep. Hello, Steph Curry. Who even are you at this point right now?
I think he's actually hurt around this time, so it's like a little insensitive.
My bad.
Ohio was cooking like Chef Boyardee, like Gordon Ramsay. Hey, even Salt Bae was in there throwing stuff. I don't know, some other famous chef, and shot 50% from 3 that night. And they did it. They moved forward to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1964. I Want to Hold Your Hand from the Beatles was the top song in the country.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book, was also released. A little bit of a throwback there. The Bobcats were rolling with Athens, Ohio behind them, chanting, "Keep winning!" So we have yet another excuse to go to the bars and drink. Please keep winning.
You know, there's actually a pic somewhere of Joe Burrow at one of their tournament games. He's kind of like in the background.
You are such a creep. Only you would know that. But that Joey B guy, what a guy. You know what I mean?
Now, this was one of the greatest moments in the state of Ohio in tournament history.
That's right, baby. Good old Midwest.
The Sweet 16 had 4 Ohio teams. Cincy, OU, Ohio State, and Xavier.
This was the first time in tournament history that one state had 4 teams in the Sweet 16. How about that, rest of America? Ohio will rule the dystopia. We decide presidents.
Now, it didn't turn out too great for those teams in the Sweet 16. Xavier loses to Baylor. Now, Ohio State, they did beat Cincinnati, but that knocks off one of the other 4. And then the craziest game of them all, OU takes North Carolina to overtime.
North Carolina's roster was filled with NBA talent. We're talking Tyler Zeller.
Sucks.
Harrison Barnes.
He has a ring.
Yeah, Reggie Bullock.
Yeah.
John Henson.
Don't get me started.
James Michael McAdoo.
I think he has a ring too.
Yeah, I think so too. And PJ Hairston.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ohio's roster had DJ Cooper, who was an absolute hooper. Walter Offit, who was going off in the tournament, and a young Nick Kellogg. Yeah, you watch CBS. You know Clark Kellogg. That's his son. He actually played it.
I have his autograph.
That's sick.
Yeah, Clark Kellogg, little basketball.
That's pretty sick. Since the tip, both teams were going hard.
UNC had the height and the athleticism, but Ohio had something that you couldn't teach, which was that they were also very good at basketball. Now, Offutt led the way, scoring a game-high 26 points, but Tyler Zeller reciprocated and decimates the paint, scoring 20 and adding 22 boards.
Sheesh!
After a 7-point UNC lead going into the half, the Bobcats dropped 41 in the second to march a comeback.
A big what if from this game down the stretch was Offutt hitting and one tying bucket with 25 seconds left with a chance to take the lead, and he couldn't hit the free throw.
He missed it. Yeah, he missed it.
The game was tied at 63. Harrison Barnes misses. Offutt gets the board, passes it out to DJ Cooper, and he heaves it from half court.
But misses it.
Tar Heels and that gosh darn Roy Williams pulled away in the overtime, winning 73-65, ending the Bobcats' Cinderella playoff story.
Now for the rest of the Ohio Fort,
That's what we're calling them?
yeah, there was just one left. Ohio State.
That other Ohio school.
Yeah, now the Buckeyes top Syracuse in the Elite Eight, 77-70. Yeah, I knew that. That's not even a script. I knew that one. I just knew that one. So, before falling to Kansas by just 2 in the Final Four and breaking little 14-year-old Paul's heart as a late birthday present.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And then, of course, the Anthony Davis-led Kentucky Wildcats
Ended up taking the crown that year.
There's nothing left. That was the end of the script. I don't know how to end this. That's it? That's it? That's it?